Many times people will memorize the prayer found in Matthew chapter 6 and simply repeat it or chant it, but this is not what Jesus had in mind. No, he was giving an example of how to pray. In fact, back in Matthew chapter 6, he made it clear that we are not to use vain repetitions. If we simply memorize a prayer and say it over and over, it could certainly become just that, because the words could easily come out of our mouths without it having any meaning from it, because we don't have our heart into it. Now, don't misunderstand. We can certainly pray about the same things that Jesus has mentioned here, with the exception of one, which I will explain in a minute. But if we turn these words into some sort of mindless repetition instead of coming from the heart, then they become empty words. Jesus tells us to direct our prayers to the Father in heaven. We are not told to pray to Jesus or to the Holy Spirit or to some supposed saint. We are to pray to our Father. Think about this for a minute. Jesus has made it possible for us to be sons and daughters of God. We have become Christians. We have been given the right to call God our Father. Hallowed be your name shows the respect that we are to offer our Holy Father in heaven. When Jesus gave this example prayer, the kingdom was still at hand, which is why he mentions praying about the kingdom coming. And since the kingdom came, as can be seen in Acts chapter 2, we no longer are to pray for the kingdom to come today. Instead, we could pray that the kingdom may expand or it may flourish, because again, the kingdom's already came. Part of the idea of expanding the kingdom is certainly covered by him saying to pray that God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The more God's will is done on earth, the more his kingdom will expand, which is beneficial to all because God's way is always the best way.